Three, two, one. What's going on, everybody? That was for you, Ash, since you're not using it these days. Well, kids, it's that time again. My every 6 month, whether you want it or not, video. And today is another haul video, because they all are haul videos. Went to a couple stores in the last couple days, went to 3 today, and thought I'd show some of the stuff that I got. I'll start with Action Comics. Daredevil 133. Daredevil 143. DC Comics Presents 64. Picked these up at one of the other comic book shops in the area. Here's the Doctor Strange number 5. And here's something I didn't know existed, but apparently in 1993, Dark Horse Comics did a series of Universal horror monsters. I found the Dracula one. It's painted. It's a beautiful book. First issue of Isis. First issue of Space 1999. One of the things that doing the shows with the 4-color fossils has done is really reignited my interest in comics not Marvel and DC. And so hi, anybody that watched this video, tune in Wednesday nights at 8 on the Graphic Man channel. If you like seeing old comics, and might learn a thing or two from old fossils talking about them. Let's see, here's another issue of Supernatural Thrillers, and one that I know Rod will appreciate, Teen Titans number 4 with the Go-Go checks. And let's see, it's one of my favorite issues of World's Finest Comics. It's a Neil Adams art in it, and we are going to be doing a retrospective on this issue on Thinking Critical. We're recording it tomorrow, so that should show up in the next couple weeks. Shout out to Wes and award-winning comic book editor Joe Corallo. Here's an issue of Uncanny X-Men. And here is an issue of that wall-crawling, web-slinging, masked menace, Spider-Man! Now on to the stuff that I picked up today. Went to Trader's World again. Here's Action Comics 586. Superman 363. There's 361. Found a couple issues of Tarzan. Here's 241. Here's 210. Something I have the fossils to thank for this. Adventures into the Unknown, issue 163. Here's another Tarzan, 249. Right before they lost the license to Marvel. Okay. There's Action Comics 442. Another issue of Teen Titans. Gotta admit, today, Trader's World wasn't as good as it's been the last couple times we went. In fact, we actually ended up going to a comic shop after this. Here's an issue of Daredevil, 163, where he gets his head handed to him by the Hulk. Here's the issue of Captain America, where Steve joins the police force. Here's the Joker versus Sherlock Holmes from the short-lived Joker series from 1975 and 6. And these are the things that I picked up at a comic shop up in Cincinnati, Ohio. There's Flash 228. Flash 220. 222. 194. 188. Another one for Dr. Silver Age. 163, I believe. And here's Brave and the Bold 62. Starman and the Black Canary. Detective 413. Here's Marvel Premiere number 18, part of the Iron Fist series. And one of the reasons why I picked up Sony Flashes today is they just had the best covers. Here's 186. I'm pretty sure those kids are related to the two kids that are on every horror comic cover that DC published in the 70s. Here's Doom Patrol, issue 94. And the go-go checks just keep on coming. Here's Adam 32. Here's Detective Comics 389. Take two. Here's Detective Comics 389. And don't worry, kids, we're coming down to the home stretch here. There's Batman 242, part of the first Ra's al Ghul storyline. Neil Adams art on the interiors. Great moody Mike Kaluta cover. Here's Tales to Astonish 82. Continuation of Tales of Suspense 80, where Iron Man fights the Submariner. There's DC Special number 3. And a couple of Avengers from the Avengers Defenders War. Issue 116. 117. And a Brave and the Bold I've always wanted to get back. Number 81. But Bork can hurt you. And so the only other thing that I figured I'll show today is there was a quarter box, 5 for 20 or 5 for $1, and it had Grimjack 2 through 17 in there, 20 cents a piece. Couple issues of DNA Agents were also in there, and the 50-cent box had issues from the first 10 American flags, so couldn't pass those up. So anyway, that brings us to the end of this video. Maranya, I know it wasn't worth the wait. She's the only, I said, yeah, because you demanded it. Well, it was just her, and I think she was just doing that to be nice. But anyway, if this hasn't put you to sleep, like, share, subscribe, all the rest of that stuff. Don't forget the Eglantine auctions on I Love Comics every Saturday night at 9. And oh yeah, and if you want to see a video with a little more professionalism, I believe Jambo Comics put one out earlier today. So on that note, kids have a great rest of the day.